we are live. Hello, ladies. How are you? It's Anita here from Sequins and Sand on another Friday lunchtime live. I hope you're doing okay. I hope that you are. If you are watching the recording, a big hello to you, because I know that tuning in live on a Friday at lunchtime doesn't suit everybody. So if you're watching the live recording, I hope you've got your feet up, got the right cuppa, even a glass of vino, whatever floats your boat, and that you can sit back and relax and get some happy distraction, particularly if you're in lockdown. I hope this provides a bit of light relief for you. Each week now here at Sequins and Sand, where we help women whose body shapes have changed over the years get back into a swimsuit with greater confidence with our thoughtfully designed swim and resort wear, expert finning advice, and I'll show you where to get that, and unique experiences. That's what we're all about here. We are all about your summer confidence, not just selling gear. Though on a Friday I do a lot of product reviews. The real reason we are here, what drives us, our passion, our why, as many textbooks will say now, or self-help books will coin the phrase, our why is your summer confidence. Because we know after selling thousands of swimsuits over the 12 years we've been online here in Australia, that it's the ticket to feeling wonderful and living summer on your terms with freedom and joy is being able to get into a swimsuit without second guessing yourself, without giving it a second thought. That's what we're all about. Today, I have a beautiful blueprint to show you in a few new styles. There is a bit more to this range, but I think after about 3 or 4, we start to, lose interest a little bit. It gets a bit much. So we've just got 4 to show you today. This is the Santorini blueprint. It's new in just a couple of days ago from Capri Oscar here in Australia. And in a minute, I'll show you why it's called the Santorini blue. It'll be very, very evident. It teams very nicely with white for a fresh summer look and also with black. I know, I normally don't say that, but it does. Have a look behind me. Doesn't that just look lovely? So that's what we're here to have a look at today, the brand new cozies that we've got in. And they come in plus sizes too, girls. All of this range comes in sizes 10 to 22, with the exception of the rashie, which I think might start at a 12. But anyway, but mostly 10 to 22. And something in here goes to a G cup. Hooray. Yay, yay, yay. So let's make a start. Why don't we start with the #1 selling style for those who are tummy conscious? Now, when we talk about summer confidence and we talk swimwear, most of the conversations we have online and offline are, can you please help me find something that is going to cover up my tummy? So many of our beautiful customers are tummy conscious. Now, we live for the day where we don't worry about our body parts. Absolutely we do. But I know that sadly we're not there. So we have to do what we can to best serve you. And if that's what you're concerned about, then that's what we're here to help with. So if you are one of those ladies who is more tummy conscious, and I've got to say, we're working on a little something added extra here. We've got a size calculator and we're working on something else to go in with that to help you find your cozies quickly and easily online at Sequins and Sand. And I've been doing a lot of research around shape. And the interesting thing, and I touched on this in Beyond the Shop, the newsletter that comes out on Tuesday, and we're talking about it in the private Facebook group, Women 40 Plus Self-Love, Body Love, Summer Confidence. If you want to have the more in-depth conversations, that's where you can join us. And the interesting thing is that as we age and as we go through these wonderful midlife years and we go through perimenopause and menopause, with that imbalance in our hormones, we see weight gains and our shape changing. And the number one area, no wonder this is the number one request, is many of us, the vast majority of us, will see a weight change around our tummy. And there's scientific reason as to why that happens. No, you're not a freak of nature. There's nothing wrong with you. It's what happens to us when we stop dropping those eggs, girls. Our bodies change. That's what happens. So this style is the 3-tier tankini piece, tankini top, not tankini piece. The 3-tier tankini top. It's got lovely 3 layers, 1, 2, 3 of these frills. Now these frills artfully disguise a fuller tummy underneath because they just create these longer diagonal lines and they fall beautifully and softly to just give us that extra coverage that we're after. That's how it works, and that's why girls love it so much. So you can see, if I get too close, it's going to flare. But that is the beautiful Santorini blue print. It's a paisley print, and it's I've got a big love the tone of the blue. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So when you think of Santorini, right, you think of those blue cupolas on the buildings and the whitewashed walls. Well, instantly, this is what this print is. It's that blue that you see in the photos, and it got a white background. So 3 tiers at the front and just flat at the back, girls. I'll just tuck the tag in so it's not distracting. Flat at the back, nice high back. So that comes up probably to just above the bra line to give you an idea. And it's got these great adjustable straps. Just adjust them like you do your bra to bring them in. So that's what I recommend you do when you get into any of your togs, is to lean forward, get the girls up, put them over the shelf bra and tighten up those straps. Really tighten up those straps to give you that beautiful secure feeling in your togs. It's got a V neckline, a nice flattering V neckline that finishes where about this neckline does on me, actually, around about there. And these here, this last tier finishes just below the crotch level. Now, if you're shorter in the torso, that's going to, finish a little bit further down. But if you're longer in the torso, then it gives you extra coverage. And also, if you're rounder in the tummy, it's like being longer in the torso. Typically that shape, if you've got a longer torso shape, odds on you don't have a fuller tummy as much as if you've got a shorter torso, you tend to have a fuller tummy. And either way, whether you need to get around and over your tummy or whether you need the length to stand up because you've got a longer torso, then a tankini is a really good idea. And this one here has got plenty of length in the front for you. At the back, it sits a little bit higher, so it'll sit around about mid-bottom length. And good side arm coverage. So this tankini here will fit a C to E, no-brainer, C to E cup. I've had B cups in this style over the years, and I've had F cups in it too. It is a very versatile bust cup tankini top, and I'll show you why. Because it's what lies underneath, girls, and we all know that that's what we all have to find out. So if you're shopping online, read the descriptions, right? And if there's not a description about how it's made underneath its features, then, find one that does, quite frankly, because you need to know this stuff. If you know how it's constructed underneath, then you know how it's going to fit on your body, and will it serve you well? Will it do what it wants you to do? Now, if you are after bust support, you will get it. Oh, look at that flaring. I'm so sorry. You will get it from a nice wide under bust shelf bra, right? Under each boob, carries all the way across at the front and all the way across at the back. So you can get that good, the underbust elastic in that width is really, really firm, and it does do a great job at keeping your bust up. This tankini top has got molded cups, and what they'll do is just give you a smooth outline on the outside. Even though there's the frill, it'll just help to create that smooth outline through that as well. And It's got the power mesh at the front, which helps with a little bit of extra support, and just regular swimsuit fabric at the back there. So a beautiful soft fabric, actually, I have to say, girls. Where Marsha's sourcing her fabrics now, they are super, super soft. Look at that. Just got a lovely bounce to it. They really are great value for money, these togs, this label. There's a lot of thought that goes into the construction. It's a good quality construction and good quality fabric that will last, will definitely last. The straps are wide. That's about just under an inch in width, probably 1.5, just under 1.5 centimeters wide, the straps. So nice and wide to take the load as well, so they don't dig in. Yeah, so that is it on the inside. You can see the frills don't continue. The frills are sewn on the outside, and on the inside it's nice and smooth. So that is the tankini top. It comes in sizes 10 to 22, and as I said earlier, is suitable for a bust cup, typically C to E, but it will, I've seen it on B cups and I've seen it on F cups as well. And that's $129.95. And at the end, I'll show you where you can shop all of these beautiful new styles on the Sequins and Sand website. So that is a 3-tier tankini top in the lovely Santorini blue print. Next, what shall we look at next? Let's look at the bikini set. So if you're after a matching pant to wear with the tankini top, this is it. Otherwise, you could pair it with a plain blue. Now, something I need to tell you about, if you would rather team it with a blue, or if you want to have 2 pairs of pants to wear with one top, which would be how I'd do it, there is a blue that's coming. And it was supposed to be in the container that landed this week, but poor old Capriosca it wasn't received in that batch. So we now have to wait a little bit longer towards the end of the month, the end of September, actually, not August, until the other plain blue arrives. But it's a blue that matches in perfectly with this print. So if you can hold off and want something that absolutely matches, you could team it with black. It is quite striking, but there is a darker blue in the print if you wanted to try a navy with it. Otherwise, if you like and you've got time to wait, then that blue is coming. Bit of an inside tip for those who are watching today and the recording. So this is a high pant, and it is the #1 bestseller in terms of pants here. Swim shorts are catching up, but the high-waisted pant is really popular. And it's because it gives that extra tummy support, right? Just like the tankini is a great one, the 3-tier is great to conceal a tummy and make us feel good about our tummy and our cozies. The high pant does the same thing. It just gives a nice little bit of extra support around the tummy area. Nice bottom coverage without being too low. We call this a mid-rise leg, slightly below mid-rise. Bit like the old cottontails that you used to wear as a kid, or maybe you still do, I don't know. But it is a full brief. You can see the depth on the side there. This is a size 20. These come in up to sizes 22, start at a 10 as well. So a nice, simple high pant, bit of a retro throwback, but, you know, irrespective of whether it retros in or out, we always have these because of the comfort factor and the fit, right? They are great. So in the front, this is actually power mesh, and this is where the extra bit of support comes from, girls. I'm sorry, I'm just going to adjust my light back a little bit to see if that makes a difference. And you can see that there coming through. The white is what makes the light flare. A bit hard to see. That is a mesh. You have to trust me on that. And then at the back, there is a white swimsuit fabric that lines it at the back. So fully lined. So being a white base print, you don't have to worry when there's 2 layers of fabric. You won't see through it. And having a lot of blue on this, you won't see through it either. But I know a lot of you haven't been a bit more conscious about a white base print and the see-through factor. There you go. Doubly lined, all good. So this pant is $69.95. And it is the perfect match, same Santorini blue print in sizes 10 to 22. Now, if you want to venture into bikini land, and I know some of you do, this is an awesome bikini. Caprioska do 2 styles. Oh no, actually this year we ventured into another 2 different styles. So that's right, the leopard's got a brand new style in it, and then there's the wrap top. So there's quite a few. This one is the sturdiest from a fit point of view. This fits like a bra. It's got an underwire, and it's got this really firm molded foam in the cup. So that is quite stiff, girls. You can see there, quite stiff. And then the straps are about just over 1 centimetre wide, so reasonably wide and fully adjustable. So you can bring them in and, again, lift the girls up and get that support. But if you like your bikini tops to fit firmly, this is the style I'd go for. It's called the Underwire Bikini Top, you know, no-brainer calling it what it is, which makes a lot of sense. Then at the back, there is a hook to fit through the loop, a really simple way to hook through your togs, and there's double stitching through there. It's really, really very, very sturdy in the construction. Okay, let me take it off so I can show you the inside. It's got a white lining, and there is the underwire sitting there. There we go. Ooh, look at that flare happening again with the white. Sorry about that, girls. There's the underwire. And that beautiful molded cup, you can see how firm that is. And that goes all the way through on the inside. Then at the back on the inside, there's a bit of power mesh that comes through there, through to the hook at the back where you hook it up. Then you've got these rings at the bottom just to make sure that that doesn't go anywhere. And there's the adjustable strap, which adjusts just like a bra. Now you can hardly make that clip out, which is good. That's in a white. So that stunning blue, Santorini blue print comes in a bikini top. And a very sturdy one. So the important thing to know, this one comes in 2 cup sizes. There's a DE cup and there is an FG cup. So this goes up to a G cup, which is pretty damn good. G for good, G for great, G for grateful. I know a lot of you struggle to find the right fit in the we know when we start to get up the alphabet for cup sizes. So that's good to know. So look for that in the listing and make sure you select the right cup size because there's 2 to choose from. So with that in mind, I know many of you like to wear the bikini top and then put a rashie over for extra coverage from the sun. And this, isn't that stunning? This is the rashie in the matching Santorini blue that you can pair with easily team up with the bikini top, or the tankini top will go under this, girls. It's just lovely. Isn't that beautiful? It's a long sleeve all the way to the wrist, and it's just got a little Chinese mandarin collar at the top and a white zip with a little silver palm tree detail finish. So it sits up at the notch of the collarbone, and at the back goes all the way up to give you full, complete shoulder coverage and just to the base of the neck. Straight through, nothing fancy in the construction. It's a very simple construction, but a really good length. So this will fall probably to just above the crotch area. It's quite a long length tankini top. Rashie top. Not technically rated 50 plus, not technically, but being a fabric that is obviously quite thick, being lycra, and with the print on there in a darker, in the shades of blue, then it's obviously going to be better than wearing nothing or a white t-shirt, for example, which has a UPF of 5. So I can't tell you that it's rated 50 plus technically, but I can tell you that it's obviously going to be better than having to reapply sunscreen that washes off all the time. There it is, girls, and that comes in sizes 10 to 22 as well. It is, I think, about $120 129 or 110. I'll have to check that. Maybe it's 110. When we go through on the website and find it, I'll double check that for you. But you can see how it's a lovely set, right? 1, 2, 3. Really nicely done. Now, there's one more that I'd like to show you today as an extra special treat. This is the Bandeau. I can hear Liz clapping from her house. A Bandeau. We love a Bandeau here. It is one of the most popular styles because it's got ruching in all the right places. It's a trusty style that looks fantastic on so many different shapes. And it can be worn strapless. So this is it with the straps on. It's got the gorgeous crossover ruching at the front, and that will help just visually lift a bust. And then there's all this ruching. So again, if you're tummy conscious, ruching is what you want to look for because these gentle folds just help to camouflage and conceal those lumps and bumps. And a print does that too, girls, more so than a plain. So wonderful combo here. This is a stunning cozy. Then at the back, it's just plain, there's no ruching there at the back. It's just nice and flat, but it does have the high back, which means it's going to come in under your arms high and finish across in the same line with a bit of a gentle, how do we call it? It's almost like a sweetheart neckline, but not as severe. It's a really beautiful, trusty style. Now, these straps come off, but what you can also do with them, other than wear them strapless, is they've got these hooks at the back, just like the bikini top, and you undo them and you can wear them as a crossover at the back for extra half a cup support. So if you were going to go diving in the pool or the waves and you were worried about losing your top and you had a fuller bust, then a crossover is the way to keep them up and give them more support. Otherwise, you can undo both of them at the back and tie them behind your neck and wear it as a halter. And if you're someone like me who's got very narrow shoulders or you want to accentuate the width of your shoulders, then wearing it as a halter strap is a nice little tip to do that. Otherwise, wear it strapless. So I'll take that off in the front and just show you. It's quite a completely different look when it's strapless. Very different look. Now, what helps to keep it up when it's strapless is hopefully you will see this little glistening line show up. Oh, it's so difficult with the white background. It's hard to make out. But this is a gel strip. It's called gripper tape, and it runs all the way around the inside edge of the neckline and around the back as well. And it just gives a nice little bit of grip so that it helps to keep the Bandeau up in place when you're wearing it strapless. It really does make a big difference. It's like wearing those little half socks, that have got the gel grip at the back, stop it from slipping down the back of your legs, down the back of your heels. That's what the gel tape does. On the inside, this cozy is lined in white, and it's got, again, the wide underbust elastic shelf bra, goes all the way across. So the cup size that this one will suit, again, is a C to E. Probably not a B because it's quite deep top to bottom. I think Bs would get lost in it, but certainly from a C up to an E, very comfortably. There is some power mesh around the molded bust cups, again, to give a nice smooth outline. And then at the back, it is fully lined as well. So fully lined back and front in just a beautiful soft swimsuit fabric. So this will feel lovely and soft on, girls. So that is the inside. You can see how it works for you with the shelf bra and the molded cups. And then on the outside, it's got all that ruching, crossover ruching over the bust, and then all the ruching down the torso to help us feel, a little bit more comfortable about our tummies, our fuller tummy figures. Also, if you're longer in the torso, it's great for your shape as well because it'll give that extra bit of length. Whenever you see generous ruching around the torso of a swimsuit, it's perfect for a really full tummy shape because it gives you that length. And it's also great if you've got a longer torso because it's going to give you that length as it stretches out. So this one here is $129.95, and it also comes in sizes 10 to 22. I was going to quickly show you how. Let me grab the tankini and we'll just do a little bit of a quick mix and match. There's the tankini with white, the print with the white. That's a nice match. And this is coming, girls. It's a little sneaky preview for you. This is a beautiful white beach dress that's coming through from Genevieve. I'm waiting for them to eagerly land. But there it is. It's nice and fresh with white. Then, if you wanted to match it with the blue, we've got cobalt blue sarongs in stock, and I'm just waiting for the lighter blue to land. There is a sky blue that is new, but this cobalt blue is a nice match as well. So bringing in the darker colors will change the look a little bit more. That color is very close to what is the background color, which has got a little bit of red in it, right? So it's sort of like it's almost a purple blue, the cobalt, but that's a nice combo. Now, if we threw some black with it, you can just see the difference. It's a very stark contrast, right? But having the blue just softens it a little bit. But personally, I would go for the blue over the black, but either or, if you've got some black, it does work in with it. But there's no black in the print. It's all blues, different shades of blues in the print. So there's the blue there, and you saw it with the white. Really nice. So we've got white sarongs, white beach dresses. We've got the navy is not a bad option either. Navy is quite sophisticated with this. And if you wanted a darker color to work it back with, that is really nice. That's the other color you could easily team with this Santorini blue print is the navy. And that is quite a sophisticated combo. So in the navy, we've got beach dresses in cotton as well as the sarongs to bring out those blues beautifully. That's a lovely combination. That's really nice. Let me know what your favorite is. If you think you team it with white or with navy or the cobalt, or if you'd like to just bring it back with black, because that's what you feel very comfortable doing. Oh, well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty exhausted after that. Let's have a look where we can see it on the website. I'll just share my screen. There we go. There's my mug. And here come the beautiful girls, our Cosy Confidence crew. Love these girls to death. They do so much. I know you'll see yourself in them, and that's why we do it. All shapes and sizes, everyday girls. I call them my swimsuit superheroes. Now, to find what we've been talking about, because there are a few different cuts that we've been talking about, go to the swimwear section. And if you're looking for that bandeau, you'll find it in the one piece because that's what it is. There's a one piece section. There it is there, $129.95. This model here is, I think she is an 18, definitely an E cup, a solid E cup. And then the lovely Margaret who's following. Where's Margaret? There she is. Margaret is, I think, a 16 double D, not quite an E, I don't think. She looks a little bit smaller in the cup to me. But there is the bandeau. There it is, strapless. And you can see how the ruching is beautiful over her tummy. Doesn't she look stunning in that? It's just really lovely. And there it is with the straps on. Okay, so there's that one. And then we can find the tankini. So we go swimwear and over to tankinis with the lovely Edie. There she is. Hello, Edie. And there is the 3-tier in Santorini blue with the lovely Margaret. And you can see the girls there at Capriosca have put that with the black bottom, but there is a matching Santorini blue bottom that you can team it with. There we go. And you can see where that falls on Margaret. Now, she's not very long in the torso, I would say. So if you are shorter in the torso or an average sort of torso length, you can see where that sits on her. It's quite a deep frill in the front. And then they're sort of mid-bottom at the back. Okay. Then we've got the pant. Actually, that blue, the turquoise, might go back too if we're waiting on the Provence. Yeah, that's an idea. I never thought of that. Okay, so there is the basic bottom. And you can see how it's got pretty good bottom coverage, girls. It's what you want, nice and high over the tummy area for tummy support. And Margaret's got it on with the bikini top that we've just shown you today as well. There it is at the back. So I'll just show you quickly the bikini top, because even though you've seen it there, just always go back to swimwear if you get a little bit lost. That is the home for everything. And in the bikini tops, there's a lovely Maria. Hello, Maria, if you're watching, darling. She normally does. There is bikini top, and you can see that there's DE and FG cup sizing, right? So make sure you choose the right one. Definitely a D cup here going on. And oh God, you can see how beautiful it is with blue eyes and red hair. Oh, if you've got that colouring, this top's for you. There we go, lovely Margaret again. And you can see how it gives her bust plenty of coverage and support, like a bra. Beautiful. So there we go. That one's $79. Okay, so that's where you'll find everything. Oh, and the Rashi is under... Rashi is under Sun Safe and Rashi's. Slightly different. It's not under swimwear because I cover a few things off in here. It is 110. There we go. Mystery solved. Isn't that stunning? Such a beautiful, beautiful combination. Look at that with the matching pant. It is so lovely on. And there's the complete set, girls. Bikini top, high-waisted pant, and Rashi. And that's that blue I was talking about. That's still to come. There we go. Beautiful. Well, that's it. If you've got any questions on size and fit or something that you like and you're not quite sure if it's going to be right for you, then please put your question in the feed or go to up the top on the website. There's a bikini icon and it says fitting help. It might actually say fit and packing help if you're on a laptop, but if you're on your phone or your iPad, it'll say fitting help. Click on that and there's a size calculator for you to put your measurements in and it'll show you your size. And it'll also show you ways to shop by your shape if you hit the appropriate tag, whether it's a fuller bust or a fuller belly or a wider hip shape. There's quick ways. There's a quick way to find the styles that work for those shapes. And also there's a Find Your Fit questionnaire to fill out if you want a little bit more help that's tailored specifically to you and your needs, because we know what you want to do in your togs is as equally as important as your measurements and your shape. So all of that's there on that help page. And yeah, there's even a way to contact us if you'd like as well. So that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's Friday Live. I always enjoy bringing them to you. Next week, special treat. How many of you have tried a fake tan? If you have and you like it, great. If you've got your technique down pat, or if you're like me and you only do it maybe once a year, tops, and you're not quite sure, or you haven't even gone there, then that's what we're doing next week. Yeah, we have got a treat for you. One of the most competent self-tanners I know, the lovely Maz from Maz Lifestyle. Maz, if you're watching, g'day, love. We are going to be teaming up to show you that next week. So stay tuned and we'll get all your self-tanning questions answered in that live. It's going to be a lot of fun with Maz, always is. Thanks, girls. Have a great weekend and connect. Stay connected on the main Sequins and Sand Facebook page or join us over in that private group. I'll let you in if you ask to be invited. over in Women 40 Plus, Self-Love, Body Love, Summer Confidence. Just search for it in Facebook. And this week we are celebrating the crew and all things Cosy Confidence, because that message is all about getting you into your cozies so that you can make those wonderful memories with those that you love. Because as we know, in Corona times, you've got to take it while you can, girls, because those windows are not always open. Yeah. So reach out, look after each other, and see you on the lines. Bye.